Okay, now we are live. So let's start the meditation session. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Namo tassa bhagavato arahato samma sambuddhassa. Buddham saranam gacchami. Dhammam saranam gacchami. Sangham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi dhammam saranam gacchami. Dutiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi buddham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Tatiyampi sangham saranam gacchami. Saranaagamanam sampunnam. I am taking refuge in Buddha, Dhamma and Sangha for two reasons. Number one reason is that no matter what I do, after birth, aging is going to happen, and after aging, diseases and death are going to be there, and it's a cycle. So to break the cycle, which is a pain to take the heavy burden. Number two is that there are various ways of getting into vimukti or release. But the Buddha Dhamma is a straight path where one can take the refuge by understand the teachings of the Buddha and practicing it. So today we'll attempt to establish the 4 Brahma Viharas. So what we are going to do now is that we will observe the precepts and we take half an hour to establish the breath. Along with that, watching the hindrances along with the body. And next half an hour, let's look at how to tame the senses. And with that, we should be able to establish the Brahma Vihara. So let's start with that and try to do it for 1.5 or 2 hours. Namo Panatipata Veramani Sikkhapadam Samadhiyami. I will not harm or kill any living beings, as I don't have right to do that. If I were to do it, it leads to rebirth. And I would refrain from doing anything that causes rebirth. Adinna dana veramani Sikkhapadam samadhiyami. I will refrain from stealing. By stealing, I would be creating enough debt or loan that needs to be repaid, for which it is going to be a rebirth only. So I'll refrain from stealing or taking something which is not meant for me. Abrahmacharya Veramani Sikhapadam Samadhiyami. There are two portions to this. One is Kameshu Michachara, which means having sensual lust with other, be it a female or a male, where it causes more distress and creates necessary condition for rebirth. And second one is the act of the sexual gratification, which is again the cause of rebirth. The womb beings or egg beings or any kind of beings require to have sexual or asexual production. Then only they can procreate or reproduce. Hence, I would refrain from sensual and sexual as it leads to rebirth. Sura Meraya Majjapama Dattana Veramani Sikhapadam Samadhiyami. I will refrain from drinking alcohol, other substances like drugs, and any kind of intoxicants which make me dependent rather than being independent. And that causes carelessness, pamada. So refrain from doing that. Musavada Veramani Sikhapadam Samadhiyami. I will refrain from telling lies, inciting enmity between two people through slander, harsh speech, and wasting my vocal energy in empty talks, empty discussions, debates, arguments, which makes no sense. So I'll refrain from doing that. Imani pancha sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Imani pancha sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Imani pancha sikkhapadani samadhiyami. Now let us watch the breath to calm the mind for half an hour. While doing that, try to look at the kaya, the collection, including the dhatu. In the breath itself, you can watch the patavi, apo, tejo, vayu. In that way, the mind gets rid of its attachment to these four dhatus, and that brings up how to work out on hindrances. And then we will take the five senses to establish Brahma Vihara. So let's start now. If you have seen in the breath, the place where it touches, you'll feel it either soft or hard. Then you can feel the moisture. So you can see the liquid, apo dhatu. Then the breath is asapasa. Inhale, exhale. So the air is there. And we can feel the temperature as well. So possibly I cannot call it as my breath, because there is nothing special for me. Every being, whatever I see, definitely has a nose. And the breath enters through that nose. And all this dhatu, pathavi, apo, tejo, vayu, earth quality, water quality, heat quality, and the air quality, there is no internal to anyone. No one can claim it is mine. No one can claim it belongs to me. And it would be equally foolish to say, this is myself. So, let's observe this in the breath and look at the hindrances which can make us not to experience. First one is kamachanda, the second one is vyapada, teenamida, udacha, kukucha, and visikicha. From the reverse order comes the visikicha, skeptical doubt. Whether this one, what I am doing, will release the chitta or not. So this doubt can come. But when I really see in the breath itself, the four dhatus can be found. Or I can even do by the head hairs and the body hairs and all that. So with that, my doubt will go. And because of that, udacha, restlessness, goes down. And kukucha, remorse feeling, also will go down. Then the energy gets roused, so teenamida will not be there. Now there is no frustration, there is no agitation, and hence vyapada is gone or suppressed. And there is no kamachanda. Kama is senses, through eyes, through ears, and nose and tongue, the body and the mind. Chanda is the interest, to get the objects what I like, or throw the objects which I don't like. At present, since I am watching the breath very closely and investigating the dhatus, there is no kamachanda. So let's practice including the hindrances, observing them for next 15 minutes, and then we'll take on the senses, the five senses. Let us now proceed further into understanding the senses and the sense object. For this, let us take Majjhima Nikaya 13, Mahadukha Khanda Sutta. So we'll take Asada Adinava Nisarana. Asada means gratification or pleasure. Adinava means drawback or danger. Nissarana. Sarana is to run around, go around. Nissarana is to stop going around, or also called as escape. So these 5 senses and the 5 sense objects can be looked in this way. Number 1, the eye and the sight and the eye consciousness has to match in the way which is likable, itha, desirable, kanta, agreeable, manapa, arousing interest, kamupa samhita, piyarupa, the object which I want to enjoy. Kamupa samhita, Rajaniya is enticing. So any object which comes to the eye along with the consciousness should be likable, desirable, agreeable, should give a pleasant feeling, should arouse the senses, and enticing. Same thing with the ear and the sound and the consciousness that arises due to that. Tongue and taste, along with the tongue consciousness. Body and the touch, along with the body consciousness. Nose and the smell, along with the nose consciousness. So this 5 kama guna quality or attributes should have these 6 features. Ittha, kanta, manapa, kamupasamhita, piyarupa, and rajaniya. Now what I need to do is, need to see whether it is conditioned or unconditioned. Only when the condition is matching, then I can enjoy the sight. If the condition is matching, then the sound or the taste or the touch and the smell and the thought. Using these five senses and the respective consciousness that appears. Otherwise, immediately there would be dvesha, which is the danger or the drawback of these senses. So for the next half an hour, observe these five senses. Are they independent or dependent? Meaning, can I get the sense gratification or the pleasure, sucking the pleasure, asada, without any condition? Or should I not supply the condition and then there is no guarantee that what I am supplying meets the condition? So deeply investigate all that you're seeing, all that you're hearing, tasting, touching, smelling. Is it conditioned or unconditioned? Are you able to get the pleasure without supplying the necessary condition? And while trying to do so, aren't we taking a lot of dangers, a lot of drawbacks in those senses? We'll go to the drawback later. What are the types of drawback? But at present, let's only investigate the pleasure. So it has 6 items there. Itha is likable. Kanta is desirable. Manapa is agreeable. Kamupasamhita is pleasant. Piyarupa is making the senses feel that it got what it wanted. And Rajaniya is enticing. Investigate on this for the next half an hour. Now, coming to the drawback or the danger. To get these six things in five senses, one need to struggle a lot in heat, in cold, trying to acquire this or that, put in so much of effort that if it doesn't happen, the person will feel distressed, despair, angry, hurtful, resentful, and all of that. And because of this enjoyment of the senses, you have to invest so much in money and in time. And also, you have to choose the occupation which can give you the highest sensual gratification or the pleasure. Then there are restaurants, there are many different places to visit for which money is required. So consistently the person has to keep on earning money to feed the senses. So it becomes demand and supply. And when it doesn't happen, there would be resentment, despair, distress, anger, jealousy for people who are getting it, frustration that even with all of my effort, not able to get what I want to see, not able to get what I want to hear, not able to get what I want to taste and touch and smell. They are so lucky, I am not that lucky. They are so blessed, I am not blessed. And those people who believe in God keep on asking God, what mistake have I done that I am not able to enjoy the senses? Why are you testing me like this? Give me what I want. So, let's observe these drawbacks. Now let us come to the third part, Nissarana, escape. So now if you see, there's so much of pain one has to take to get what he wants through the senses. Can be sight or sound or taste or touch and smell. And there is so much of fight, so much of arguments, so much of war, taxes, and other things which we can see in our daily life, all due to getting what we want out of senses. So the Nissarana, escape, is about looking at the futility of it, that none of these can be held. That means the sight cannot be taken. You cannot store it except being a memory. The sound cannot be taken except being in the memory. Like that, all the remaining. So it is futile. And hence I am going to use the Vinaya, which is discrimination, on Chanda Raga. Chanda is interest and Raga is the desire to enjoy. And find that there is no enjoyment as such. And hence withdraw the senses from the sense object, which is Pahana. Cut it. Now you can instantly get the peace, Nibbana. So now you try practicing for next few minutes on, if you were to cut no thing in sight, no thing in sound, no thing in taste, no thing in smell, no thing in touch. If you are able to do that right now, you'll find instant peace. Try out for yourself. Now let us proceed further. Let us start with the Brahma Vihara number 1, metta. So what we need to do is looking at the futility of life, where all the 5 senses cannot give us happiness. Even though we are pursuing it, we can see that every being is interested in enjoying the senses. So supposing we were to get what we want and they were to get what they want, isn't it such a relief from the pain, a relief from the anxiety? So instead of having enmity or hatredness or distaste or frustration, agitation against those who have got it, instead we can look at that how much struggle has happened from that being towards each one of these senses, and it's so nice that it has worked out. So we can look from the insects like the ant which got its sugar. We'll feel so happy to the Brahma realm of existence where the person is in jhana, that it has worked. And we feel that jhanic bliss of getting what you want. And that sukha, what comes? Because we are able to get into the jhana, which ant or any other being cannot do it. Humans could do it. It's so nice. May everyone experience that pleasure of the jhana. So we be friendly with those who are able to get into the jhana because they are experiencing that happiness. And being with them, we can also feel happy. And also those who have got material comforts, it's good that they are able to get it. Even though not as long lasting as the jhanic pleasure, but still there is a little bit of enjoyment. So we become very friendly with all of those who have been able to achieve. So from the bottom of your heart, for the next 15 minutes, spread it out to everyone. Let everyone get what they want. Let them get it. It's so much of pain, so much of suffering to get that through the eyes and through the ears, through the nose, through the tongue, and through the body. So let us wish them to get at the earliest whatever they desire. And those people who are in jhana, first and second and fourth and fifth and sixth and seventh and eighth, let them always get it. Let us send in all the direction, towards the south, towards the north, towards the east, towards the west, towards the northeast, so towards the southeast, towards the northwest, towards the southwest, towards the top, towards the bottom. From the deep down from our heart, let us wish everyone to get the pleasure what they are looking at, from the material to the immaterial plane, to the non-jhanic to the jhanic. Let them get it. It's so painful that everything has to match. So much of conditions. Isn't it that we should celebrate now because the conditions are met? And look at the struggle they're putting, effort they're putting. So let them get it. Now let's spread it as far as the Brahma realm to the Avici, which is the hell realm. Let them be at peace even for a moment, even for that fraction of the second, where their desire has been fulfilled. And they feel satisfied. Wow, I got it. Let's wish them that the sight what they want, let them be. The sound what they want, let them be. That the taste what they want, let them be. The smell what they want, let them be. The touch what they want, let them be. Let's do that. So now you can do it all by yourself. Do it as long as you wish by spreading out to the entire universe, from top to bottom, to the sides, to wherever. The more we do it, the better it is. Continue on the meditation of the first Metta Bhavana. And next time when we meet, we will do the Karuna, compassion. But right now, we will only do the Metta. Aham avero homi, abhyapajo homi, anigho homi, sukhi attanam pariharami. Let I not have any enmity with anyone in any direction. Let I not have any kind of agitation. Let there be no hindrance. Anigha, nigha is hindrance. Anigha is no hindrance. Hindrance is raga, dvesha, moha. So let that not be there in me or in others. Sukhi attanam pariharami. Let me get into nibbana, because that is the only sukha in this world. May all attain nibbana. Let every being get unbound happiness, which is not conditioned, which is not dependent, which is independent of everything. With that, I request all of you to meditate, spreading the loving kindness, the metta, friendliness, and reflect upon what you have done for the last more than 1.5 hours, watching the breath, may you all attain Nibbana. Sadhu, sadhu, sadhu. With this, I am ending the session of today, and you can continue the practice.